Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. A new angle here. So we're currently going to drive the all-new Nissan Patrol. And yeah, first talking point about this vehicle, powering this now is a 3.5-liter twin turbocharged V6 engine with 431 horsepower and 700 Newton meters of torque, mated to an all-new 9-speed automatic transmission. There's a bit of a mixed bag with this drivetrain because the drivetrain itself has components from the Nissan Z, and the engine itself is literally a derived version of the Nissan GTR. So let's see how this drives. So this is literally just a first impressions drive of this new Patrol, and as you can see, this is dominated by two 14.6-inch screens, one for your instrument cluster that's very similar like that of the Nissan Z, and here for your infotainment system with wireless Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, a 360-degree camera, and I love this feature, an ultra-wide camera. And first impressions on the drive, wow. The thing may be light for what this is, but still, it's actually pretty easy to maneuver for what this is, despite to being a very large vehicle itself. And the 9-speed automatic transmission, I do like it because, well, it's very responsive. And let's try. Whoa. Wow, that's impressive. Right, 700 Newton meters of torque on the top is wow. Okay, I can tell immediately comparing with the older V8 model, which I literally did the test on the same route. This packs a punch much better than the V8 one. Yeah, you don't get the soundtrack and all that, but the V6, despite to being twin turbo, I mean, it sounds still pretty great for what this is. And despite to like being more than 5 meters long plus 2.7 tons, this is really a heavy car, but still light on its feet. And of course, as you saw earlier on the shot, driving around is pretty much easy, and you can feel a bit of body roll here and there, but I don't mind it because this is intended to be an off-roader along to carry your entire family around, since this is an 8-seater. And you have a ground clearance of 242 millimeters, which is, I think, the best one in this class, comparing with another Japanese brand, if you know already. And I gotta praise this 9-speed automatic compared with the older 8-speed because, I don't know, this one's just a little bit more responsive. And of course, just ignore the fuel economy. There will be a proper fuel figure given by Nissan Philippines very soon. But everyone already, judging with the amount of reviews here and there, that this is way more fuel efficient than the V8 for obvious reasons. And what else? The manual is pretty alright, and yeah, the same transmission too, like what you get with the Nissan Z. It's pretty alright, to have to say. So one more time. Right. Hopefully we can have a longer driving impression of this very soon. Now let's go back to Rockwell on the display, so I can show you more around with this vehicle. And now back here in the display, what can I say with the looks of this all-new Nissan Patrol? For once, I dig it over the older one, hence if you don't include the engine itself. But what I like, as you can see, comparing with the old one, you have less chrome now on the grille, but I do like this double strip. Get a camera underneath, E-shape, LED lights, and as you mentioned, you have very tall ground clearance with adjustable height for the suspension, as you can see right there. I won't get too technical on that. These are the size of the wheels too. These are running on 20-inch wheels, and they're very beefy, as you can see. So if you're planning to off-road this, yeah, this will literally do the job. And nice touch here for either side of the door, as you can see, a V60 badge. Nissan are very proud of this Patrol having a V6 engine itself. Let's move over to this black one, since literally everyone, and including myself, we already tried the white model. But for this black color, I mean, it doesn't look too bad, and you can see a bit more now of the V60 badge. And as I said earlier during the test drive, look how long this vehicle is. I am still walking. Oh, nice touch here too with the Patrol nameplate on the side profile with a silver trim that stretches all the way to the front. And now here at the rear, you get a very large LED light bar. And what's cool, This comes as standard with a tow hitch, and if you have the key with you, this has a kick to open function here on the left side, but sadly I don't have the key with me for now. And open tailgate up. This is how big the boot space is. There's a child. Bro. So yeah, this is the amount of space that you can get. Even with the third row in place, I can literally sit here with ease, and more perks here. You get two buttons here for lowering the rear in case you have a lot of stuff, and buttons here for folding down. That's the other way, sorry. The third row itself to further increase the boot space. And in case it gets snagged, it will automatically go up. But this one, just in time someone is able to fold the second row, it's fine. Now getting into the Patrol. Oh, so there's a demo ongoing. So let's stop you there. Now this is the screen suite. So one for your instrument cluster and for your infotainment system as demoed earlier. We have Android Auto, Apple CarPlay, both wireless. And for your camera systems, you just press this. And then here's for your 360-degree camera. Very good resolution, much improved from before for obvious reasons. Steering wheel, it's very chunky. This looks really premium than before. So you get buttons here for your Pro Pilot suite for your advanced cruise control and all that. And then here on the right side for your phone connectivity buttons. Now this one is a little bit cool. So just press you back. I didn't know what these buttons were in the first place, but so if you toggle them right to left, so these buttons here acts for both instrument cluster and for the infotainment system itself. This is a really cool touch, and you get paddle shifters all around. I like it, even though it's plastic. The all-new Nissan Patrol has a 12-speaker clips. I hope I pronounced that right. Surround system all around, which I will demo now.
For the infotainment, you can switch screens.
Door card's pretty good. It's very soft and again, very premium. To the touch, buttons here on the left side, and then for electronic parking brake auto hold function. A little bit weird here. It's on the left side, but I got used to it pretty quickly. And overall, the design is much better than the previous Patrol. More buttons here, and thank goodness they're still physical. Nothing's buried that much here in the infotainment system. I mean, you can still control like the seats, the air conditioning as such, but at least if you want to go old school like me, yeah, this one is perfect. Yeah, it is gloss black, but hey, at least it's a form over function a kind of thing. You can see two here for your driving modes. So you got Eco Sport, your off-road modes and all that. Now a little bit of a nitpick. These are your gear selectors. It's all buttons, and then air suspension to raise it up or down. There's the height control, as said here in the instrument cluster itself. And then, oh, that's a nice touch. Since 1951, another Patrol emblem insignia here on the center console. Now open this up. Very deep wireless charging pad. Okay, someone was charging here. It's really hot. Two Type-C USB ports, and then two cup holders and all that. And then open this up. Very deep console box. There's a cooling function as well right inside. As you can see, there's a button, extra partial here for your phone, I guess, and for coins. And the seats here is really lovely. I would say, being honest, almost BMW iX level. And then console box, pretty wide, but again, it's pretty okay too. And then above here, you get light controls, sun visor, sunglasses holder, and then
More roomier than the inside.
sun visor, vanity mirror, LED light, and then oh yeah, Very good. Like before. Now this is the second row of the Nissan Patrol, and I like to this side steps. It's designed that to the point it's almost not protruding outside the vehicle itself. And the space here, as you can see, look at that, without adjusting any of the seats whatsoever. So if I even sit here behind this fella, look at feet room and knee room is really good. Then headroom test, I can stretch all my head all the way forward without almost hitting this thing. And specialty with this, you get two 12-inch screens. You can do a lot here, as you can see, for mirrorcast and all that. So if you wanna watch my videos, hope you guys like and subscribe. Thank you very much. YouTube, Netflix, and all that, whatever. Yeah, you can literally play it all here with these screens. And here in the middle, you get two map pockets on either side. Air conditioning controls, two Type-C USB ports, a 12-volt socket. And I just noticed right now, look at the transmission tunnel. It's like just only that much. So if I sit here in the middle, yeah, that's really good. Headroom too, despite the sunroof. Yeah, I still have a lot of headroom. I'm only 5'4", but I think it's almost doable for even the tallest of people because there's a big lump over here. Door cards, pretty much the same like the ones in front. You get the clip speakers, and then here central armrest. You get two cup holders along two with an extra space for your phones. And the seats here are exactly the same like the ones in front, almost BMW S-like. And you get coat hanger and an air conditioning vent on either side. And going here to the third row itself, so pretty much easy like with other 3-row vehicles. Remember, this is an 8-seater, and this is one of the coolest third rows I've encountered so far in in this type of SUV. Rather, you get electronic adjustments for the third row. So watch this. Look at that, and you get cup holders here too. A Type-C USB port. Remember, this applies on either side along to with your speakers, and another air conditioning vent. Wow, so the comfort here with this all-new Nissan Patrol has not been left out whatsoever. And remember, the seats here exactly the same throughout. And for a skinny guy like me, I can literally sit here literally with ease. I think even a fourth might be able to squeeze here. And for the space here, feet room is actually really good. Knee room, that's actually one of the best. Remember, I just adjusted this to my preference only, but if it will be a little bit realistic, the seats will be right here. All right. Like, oh yeah, look at that. That's more realistic. It's not so bad. That's amazing. And now for the cost of all of this all new Nissan Patrol starts at 5,385,000 pesos. That tops up all the way up to 5,435,000 pesos. That's just because with the special colors and like a two-tone scheme for the roof itself. Yes, this is a very expensive car, but with the amount of tech, comfort, performance, space, and all that, I mean, for a 3-row vehicle, this is literally worth every penny. So again, I'd like to thank everyone here at Nissan Philippines for the launch of this all-new Nissan Patrol, and to Miss Reyna of Nissan Mantrade. So these are contact details. So if you want to check out the all-new Nissan Patrol and want to test drive this soon, so by the time this goes out, you can catch this again at the Manila International Auto Show. Hope you guys like and subscribe, and I will see you with more Nissan reviews coming right up. Bye-bye.